What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fyre. My name's Ethan, and to the left of me I've got...
My name's Cesar.
And to the right,
Jared.
And you got Bako.
And today we're going to be talking about The Division. And if you guys didn't play the open beta, don't worry, because we did, and we got a lot to talk about, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot that happened.
So what's some of the new stuff that came out? I know we played the pre-beta, but the open beta was a little different. And what's something that you guys noticed that was new that wasn't in that pre-beta?
Some of the glitches were gone.
Yeah.
Most notably, I believe they're running out of bounds. I didn't see anyone the whole weekend run out of bounds. And then also, I played with a couple parties all weekend. Didn't see anybody disappearing or anything like that.
That was
Yeah.
The chests seemed to respawn a lot faster. We was able to get a lot of them actually. So
There were a lot more of the chests too that I saw. Now they were like, you had to be a certain level to get into the chests.
That's what I was going to the chest because in the pre-beta we tried to get all those.
Oh yeah, we kept trying.
And we got there and I was like, wait, I have to be level 10?
Yeah.
What the fuck? You know, so it was interesting, but it was kind of cool because it's like it made you want to level up to unlock these
you had to
things.
work to get them.
The only thing about me, I guess because we played the pre-beta, the open beta was a little less exciting.
Yeah.
So that was probably my thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys feel about that.
That's about how I felt. There was a little bit more content, but it wasn't different at all, so it seemed kind of monotonous because it was a lot of the same thing. They did fix the bugs. They added more of the chests, which I was excited about, but you did have to work to level up to get into most of them, and that's where I got turned off. But it seems like they added a lot of like content, and then there was the new mission.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. What y'all guys think about that?
It didn't really feel like because you kind of just walked into it, right? Like,
yeah,
if you guys played it you kind of just walked into the mission, and it was kind of just like, oh, shit's happening. To where the other one, you kind of had to start it. It's like, do you want to start hard or do you want to start regular? That was my thing. I played the open beta for a day, so I didn't really get that much into it. But I know you were playing it the whole time. So what do you think?
I even had more fun this time than the last time.
Really?
I spent most of my time in the dark zone. I did do the mission. That was the first thing I did, which was cool because I really wanted to see, playing off of the first one, just a different layout. How were they going to do just another mission with different layouts? And so it was nice to go into the little subway tunnel where there was different scenarios of different types of cover you had to take. I also liked how they added some little actions you had to do within the story mission. So it wasn't just sitting there, just shooting and ducking and cover. You actually had to pick up this little scanner box and take it somewhere and drop it off. So that was a little glimpse of what I saw, that hey, maybe they can be doing some cool stuff with these missions. And later on, and then I saw some missions of 25, 26, and then so with seeing those missions and then experiencing the new mission, I just think there could be endless ways that they can kind of make the different missions unique from each other.
Yeah. What'd you guys think of the tech wing? Because I stayed mostly, even in this beta, I stayed mostly on the medic side with the perks and things that you could upgrade. So what'd you guys do with the tech wing, and did y'all try out those perks and stuff?
I think, I unlocked the turret, which was fucking awesome because you could just throw it out and pretty much it just gets kills for
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool, but like I said, I only played it for a day, so I didn't really go that much into it. I don't know if you guys...
Yeah, so I'll go ahead. So about the mission, we're going to talk about the mission, but really I just did the mission to get my turret. To get the turret down, and I did it to unlock the second wing. But the moment I did that, I spent most of my time in the dark zone because to me the challenge of the open beta was to try to get the gold weapons, which they actually upped the money for. So
and they were different. They were different weapons.
It was 7,000. So literally the whole weekend with me and 4 of my friends was literally a grind trying to get the gold weapons, and then we'll go rogue where I jump from level 10 to 11 and a half, and then we'll get stuck at 11, die, we'll go back to 10, and we toggle all weekend, and that was really the fun. So after I knocked out the mission to get my turret, it was straight dark zone, and it was endless fun for us.
Yeah, but it was still good because the turret obviously useful in the dark zone.
Yeah.
Cool.
So then it made you choose too, because now you still only have 2 slots. So now you have the turret. It was like, do you want the pulse? Do you want the health? Do you want the turret?
I definitely need the health
with the turret. Do you want to? So it was a lot of different combinations you can choose, which made it fun too.
So you guys, after playing the pre-beta and the open beta, do you guys think you're going to actually buy the game?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to buy it.
I think I'm going to. I was on borderline, and I think I'm going to go ahead and buy it because it's going to be fun.
I already got the gold edition. My National Guard suit. I'm getting a sawed-off shotgun because it comes with the season pass. I'm getting an exclusive assault rifle, and then getting the backpack with the National Guard that has an armor as well. So I've already got the gold edition. I almost wish I would have got the collector's edition.
I'm really just stoked for the exploration. One of my favorite things is noticing that the map is like an exact replica of the New York map, and just exploring New York City and stuff. So even if I don't get to play with you guys, I'm definitely going to get it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, we're going to play with all our friends, and it's something that's going to be fun. I think it's definitely going to be a game that I'm going to put in my day. So check out The Division, because it's a fun game, and I can't wait to see what they have.
Is there a PC version?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Actually, in PC's the better looking graphic-wise.
way better.
PC is 60 frames per second, 1080p. And they've been getting that in the beta, so the best actual looking version will be on the PC.
Of course.
So check out The Division. It's going to be awesome. And if you guys want to check out some gameplay, check out some of our channels. It's going to be awesome. All right, for you Rocket League fans, there is a new, it's not a DLC, but it's a card pack download. It's the Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice card pack. So now you're going to be able to play with the Batmobile, which I'm freaking excited about, because the last one I was really excited about was the Back to the Future, and I'm playing right now into DeLorean, and it's the best thing ever because it just makes your goals look way better. But now you can play in the Batmobile. I know you guys don't really play Rocket League. I know you watch me play Rocket League all the time.
I watch it. It's surprisingly easy to just get into. I mean, even if I'm not like I've played it, but it's entertaining to watch. It's like
yeah,
I feel like I'm watching a real sport.
Yeah, it looks like if you've ever played with a remote control car and like pushed anything else around in your life with it, like it looks great. It just I don't know. I don't want to get into it.
I think you have to try it because I know you just bought it and like we were playing for hours.
I don't know how I never even knew about it, but I tell you what it did for me. It reminded me that. Because lately, I'm just all about, I want to see the biggest, baddest next-gen game, the biggest, baddest graphics, and I forget about the simple, just fun games that are truly just fun to play. And that was what I kind of reminded me of when I started playing it, because I haven't played a game like that in a while. It's just super simple, but man, it was so fun.
Addictive arcade gameplay and
competitive on top of that.
Yeah, exactly. It has a little bit of everything, and now they're bringing like kind of what we were talking about in that last episode. It's like bring stuff that we love into the games, and we'll love it even more. So I know you love Batman. I mean, you're not going to play Rocket League.
I mean,
but
it's tempting. But I already got a dose of the new Batmobile in Batman Arkham Knight.
That was such a good Batmobile.
And just from that, I can tell y'all are gonna enjoy this Batmobile.
I played that.
I have a feeling that it's not gonna have that functionality in Rocket League.
It better have that.
Because that would be so game breaking. Switch mode. Go.
Just turn into a tank.
Blow other cars out of the water.
No, I'm actually really excited because I mean, you're gonna play in the fucking Batmobile, man, and it's like your goals are just gonna look amazing. It's like, oh shit, Batman scored that goal, you know? So I have a feel. I mean, it's only $2, and I don't know why you wouldn't buy that. I mean, you get that. You also get, I think it's 3 antenna flags that it's like Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And to me, it's kind of just like, it makes the game more fun.
Yeah.
Like, the game's fun already. It's like, it's simple. It's RC cars that play soccer. And like, we were
playing Mario Go-Kart and then soccer. Like driving Mario Go-Karts and playing soccer.
But it's so crazy because it's like, you get so into it. And like, for me, it's the most stressful game I've played because it's like, it looks so simple, but then like you miss this goal that you're just like, fuck, I could have had that, and you're just like, the whole time you're playing. I love the game,
and it's skill too. I mean, it's actually skill too. The timing of it, when you're hitting the ball, the angles you hit the ball, setting up your teammates, playing defense.
There's a lot of physics in it. I mean, watching some of the plays where the balls come in and then you can see the people pivoting and they're just doing the flip and they just, you can tell that they can know where the ball's going to be like 3 bounces later. And it's like, this person's coming up to it, I need to be here. Yeah. Like a mid-air intercept? Yeah. Like, what the hell?
The game's crazy. And if you guys haven't checked out Rocket League, you really should. It's fun.
It's $11 now on the
it's
on the
cheap.
PlayStation.
I got it for free when it was on PlayStation Plus, like one of those free games. But it's like $11.
Probably the best $11 I spent on a video game.
So $13 total. You get the game and the new DLC, the Batmobile, 3 flags. My first thought about it though, like you said, I don't really play this, but I'm a big comic book Batman fan. I understand. We've got 3 sides. We've got Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. But the movie is Batman v Superman. Why should Wonder Woman get her own flag? And that makes me think maybe that she has an even larger role in the movie that we don't know about. Maybe
Is her car
she's her own side, right? Yeah, you get the flag. You get
is the Wonder Woman
jet.
car invisible? It should be, and if it's not, I'm gonna
That'd be great.
I don't think
severely
she had.
disappointed.
So what they released is only the Batmobile and the 3 flags.
And then you get the flags.
Oh, so they haven't even shown what those look like.
Well, it's not the same car.
You don't know what the flags look like. They show the car.
Yeah.
But if there is a Wonder Woman invisible car, which I doubt there's gonna be. I doubt you're gonna be driving around in Rocket League. It's like, where the fuck did that ball just come out of?
That would be awesome though. Even just like a power up. Like you got the Wonder Woman flag. Here you go. Invisibility. 10
fucking
seconds.
invisible.
I wish they would make I wish the Rocket League was like an RPG, so every Glory Skull you get more points and stuff to buy and upgrade your car and things like that.
Like the newest Mad Max game, like you just build up your car.
I wish everything was RPG format.
I'm curious to see if they'll include the Wonder Woman thing in the movie, like an invisible plane in the movie.
I don't know. The more they market her, the more it makes me feel like she has a bigger and bigger role. Because it seems like she's not really part of the fight. She instigates.
I feel like they shouldn't have put her in any of the trailers.
That would have been nice.
Because then it would have been an interesting surprise. Because I always felt like there was a lot of suspension of disbelief with okay, let's give Superman as realistic a backstory as possible. Mm-hmm. Batman makes sense in the world now because we've already established that with the Nolan films. But Wonder Woman, the Amazonian princess who's been alive for centuries, hold on, we just got Batman and Superman into a movie. Are you gonna shoot? I just felt like it was a lot for me to process in one, a first commercial.
But now people are gonna start picking sides, and it doesn't seem to me like she has a real side. But if you're in Rocket League, it doesn't quite matter. You can just fight each other. I pledge my allegiance to Wonder Woman, no doubt.
All right, but yeah, Rocket League and Batmobile, I'm sold. And it's only $2, so. Here's my money.
Yeah.
Game your kids, friends, family, everybody play that game.
Yeah.
Cool game.
When does it come out?
March 8th. So make sure to get back on Rocket League March 8th. If you haven't played it in a while, or if you don't play it, we have a bunch of top 10 Thursdays of Rocket League, so you can also submit your clips to us.
And this guy's officially a pro.
For all major consoles, right?
Yeah. Yep. So it's Xbox just got it, and I think you can play it on PC also. So,
awesome. Cool.
Yeah, check out Rocket League.
Right on.
So, if you guys haven't heard the news from Nintendo, there is a new Pokemon game. Technically it's 2 Pokemon games, Sun and Moon, and I don't know much about Pokemon. I did play it when I was younger, and I played the cards more than I played the games, but I've got a Pokemon Pro to the left of me.
I'm not a certified Pokemon master, but where it counts.
Do you have all the badges?
They just announced at the Pokemon keynote just a couple days ago, Pokemon Sun and Moon. And it's going to be released in holiday 2016. And I'm excited. I'm super psyched. They technically leaked the logos a day ahead of time. Someone saw they filed up for a copyright on it. Or they had a copyright application. Someone was like, oh.
Yeah.
Could this be a thing? It looks legit, and it turned out it was.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of people were on edge about it. They were like, "Is this a rumor? Is this fake?
Yeah.
Like, who's throwing this out?"
Everyone said it was fake though, because I asked people.
Yeah.
We were playing online, and I asked people, "Did you guys hear about the new Pokemon?" They're like, "No, that's fake."
Yeah,
Then the
that's
next
not
day,
real.
it's like, "It's real."
Yeah.
I was kind of, I immediately believed it, and I'm typically pretty skeptical, but they've been pretty consistently releasing a new game every year, and I like it. I really like that cycle. I know a lot of people are kind of purists in the sense that, oh, I don't like it if they added more than 151. I only know the originals. Oh, I'm so hardcore Pokemon. But like, it's a fun pastime. I know all the originals far better than I would like the newer ones, but
It's good to find a new favorite though.
Yeah.
So like I haven't seen any of the newer ones since I think like second generation.
Yeah.
But if I jumped in and immediately found like a new Pokemon that I didn't know existed that was like a new favorite, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's great.
I mean, just as far as game mechanics go, like it constantly adds for new type variations, and it really balances out the complexity of the game.
Yeah.
But for those purists, there is also they just released Red and Blue and Yellow as a digital download on the Nintendo Store.
Red, blue, and yellow, they still look green to me.
Okay, well that's another cool thing. It gives you the option to switch between black and white
No way.
and green. So
Oh,
you can,
that's
Oh, that's
awesome.
good. That's awesome.
so
awesome.
if you're really going for the nostalgia factor, you can give it that green cell shading,
Yeah.
or you can just play with standard black and white.
Would have blown my mind if they actually gave it color though.
Yeah, I mean, yellow it plays with color.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause,
Okay.
I mean, but like as far as the game goes, it's literally identical to the original game, save for one minute difference, and it's Wi-Fi tradability. Not Wi-Fi, but it's infrared trading because
Okay.
there's no link cables anymore. So they modified that. Masingo's still in there. You guys remember? Did you all play the original Pokemon?
I played the original.
I played- yeah.
I had red.
Did you play the original? No? Okay. Well, there was a glitch Pokemon where if you talked to a certain character, flew to an island, and you moved along a certain path, you'd catch or you'd encounter a glitch, and it would change a stat in your inventory. Or it would like multiply the number of a certain item in your inventory. The third one down, I think. That's still in the game.
That's pretty
Oh wow. Okay.
So
Like, just make sure the Master Ball is your third item, and
yeah,
you're set.
pretty much Master Ball, Rare Candy, Gold Nuggets. That's another one.
Awesome.
But
I never heard of that.
Since these were the old games, are you able to like transfer them to the like? You know how now you can transfer them to the Pokemon Bank.
Yes.
I know you. I mean, technically, the old Game Boy didn't have that feature.
Well,
where
they
you-
didn't have a bank.
Well, yeah, exactly.
But yes, they did announce that it's supposed to have compatibility with the Pokemon Bank, or yeah, Pokemon Bank is like another app that you can have on.
Is
your
that
game.
for any game or just the new ones?
To my knowledge, it's only for Sun and Moon.
Okay.
So I don't think it'll work for X, Y, Alpha, Sapphire, or Omega Ruby.
yeah.
Awesome.
But-
I haven't seen any screenshots or anything. Like,
It's good. It looks good. I'm speculating now, but I have a feeling that it's going to be exclusive to the new 3DS.
Okay.
Just because they had in the preview video that they had, they opened up a 3DS system and it was a new 3DS and they showed it. It also seems like they're using a lot more 3D graphics in this one instead
Okay.
of
Pretty cool.
like real 3D. So I think it might be require a stronger processor than what the standard 3DS.
which is good.
Has
So
to offer.
they're kind of pushing the limits a little bit.
It is, yeah. And I mean, they've been really decent about releasing games that are cross-compatible in the past. This would definitely give people enough time to like adopt the new 3DS once it was out. Like I know a lot of people were concerned that Omega Ruby might be a new 3DS exclusive, but that wasn't the case. But I don't know.
I'm kind of excited because this game is gonna have. I mean, with that Pokemon Bank, and you can play the old games. You can have those new Pokemon in the new one. And I mean, for all of those people that are like, no, fuck you guys, I want to stay to the original, like, you can play the new game and have those original Pokemon.
Yeah.
So, I might buy it, even though I just sold my 3DS a couple months ago, I might have to go rebuy one. But it's exciting. I mean, I sold it because I didn't know any of the new fucking
Yeah.
Pokemon, but
It actually still holds up too. I mean, there's the fact that they re-enabled the trading feature. I've played on emulators for I mean, I still have my old game system. I still have my old Game Boy Color that I used to play Red and Blue on. But with those, the chips wear out. The batteries that maintain the saves for the flash memory are like long depleted. So it's like you can play it, and there's always that kind of like, it's almost an exercise in futility where you can play it and there's no one else to really trade because no one else is legitimately playing. But now that it's on like a modern system and it has the trade functionality, you can be nostalgic with your friends and you don't have to worry about losing all your save files.
Okay.
But yeah.
And so if you go back, you play through all these on the virtual console. When can you bring those into the new one? When do the new ones come out?
They come out holiday 2016. That's kind of vague.
No specific date?
My guess is sometime around September or November.
Okay.
I mean, that's when they released Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I think.
Nice. Well,
Makes sense.
Yeah, we're going to keep waiting for this new Pokemon game.
You have time.
Yeah.
Train all your original Pokemon and bring them back into the new game.
Pokemon Master.
The Pokemans.
If you guys haven't heard the news, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 just announced a new DLC. It's called Awakening, and I think it comes with 4 new maps and also a new zombies. So, do you guys even play Black Ops 3? Or any Call of Duty game, essentially?
The last Black Ops I played was the first one. I think that might have been the last Call of Duty I played.
What about you, Scott?
I played Black Ops 3. I have it on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
I prestiged twice and then.
I played Advanced Wars. I played Advanced Warfare,
Yeah.
which is good.
It was good.
I enjoyed it. It was Kevin Spacey. But I haven't got the new Black Ops 3 yet.
Nice. Well, I like 2 days ago, I just bought Black Ops 3. I think I bought it. I think it's $30 right now on PlayStation Network because they have a ton of games that are on sale right now. So I was like, let me buy it. I had PlayStation credit. I like them. I like killing little 14-year-olds online, not in real life, online. But I was researching the DLC and the maps look pretty interesting. There's one called Splash, and it's like an abandoned water park. So every once in a while, I see like some videos on Facebook of someone that goes into like an abandoned water park or something, and I'm just like, that's
creepy
so fucking
looking.
cool.
Yeah,
It's creepy, but it's like, man, I want to go there.
Yeah.
And now you're just like running around with guns shooting people. So I'm like, all right, I might buy it. I think it's like $14 for this DLC. Plus, I mean, Black Ops is a really fun game. Like, I don't know what your experience is with Black Ops.
Yeah, mine is just the Call of Duty. Actually, my 2 favorite ones has been Advanced Warfare and this new one. So this was Advanced Warfare is the first one I didn't trade in for the new one. I just wanted to just keep it in the archive. But at the end, I never make it past 1 or 2, map packs before I get kind of tired and still with it and move on. So I think with this one, I haven't been too much interested in it because I just know that every time I buy the map pack and then I'll kind of fizzle out because after you prestige and you do it a couple times, it's hard to make it to the next map pack when you have the other games with,
New games coming out at the same time.
But you kind of have to appreciate them because they're like consistently giving you new content. It's like, that's what any gamer wants in any
for
game.
the diehard fans, it's fan service continually for sure.
And I think that's why Call of Duty has such a big, just fan base. It's because like they're always giving you new stuff. Like
very dedicated. Once you talk shit, you're dead.
Yeah, I mean it's still the same game, but it's like in different locations. I'm totally fine with that because I know I used to play zombies and like I turned the lights off. I would make sure I got scared.
Yeah.
But now it's like in an Austrian castle in World War II, and it's like they're just coming up with so much random crap.
But it's World War II era Austrian castle, but you still have all the future tech, right? Like that's what I've seen so far in the
yeah,
movie.
from what I've seen.
Yeah.
It's like Wolfenstein style.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Because all I know about the new one is they have those weird, like, what are those 2 like things that you like slam down and people just fly away. Like that's all I see anymore. And I'm like, that looks cool, but it's too deep now. I can't play.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they keep on, I think they'll be good. Like I said, I really, really liked Advanced Warfare. Like I really liked that one. And then I did like on the Black Ops 3 how they added the special, everybody the special abilities and things like that. So they just keep on doing that and be a little bit more innovative with kill streaks. It's still be a solid game all around.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a fun game to play with friends, and even if you don't play with friends, you're playing with 20, 30 people at a time, so you're always gonna have a good time. And they're giving you 4 new maps and a new zombies, so check it out. Awakening DLC. I think I might get it. I just got Black Ops, so I need to get back into the world and get a little more excited. But for you guys that have been playing Black Ops 3 for a while, check it out, man. The maps look pretty cool. They're also giving you, I don't know if you guys played Black Ops 2 with Hijacked. So they essentially remade that into Skyjacked, and they're giving you this, it's the same map, but now it's in the sky, which to me is kind of like, it's giving you that game that you loved, and they're just redoing it, making it look better, and psh, here you go.
Putting it higher up in the air.
Yeah, putting it higher up in the air, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's like, if it's not broke, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't need to
fix it.
Yeah.
Exactly. But check it out, Black Ops 3 DLC, The Awakening. It comes out March 3rd. If you aren't on PS4 already, it's already out on PS4, but PC and Xbox One gets it on March 3rd. And if you don't have a PS4, get one, because
it's pretty rad.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like super rad.
In other news...
Yeah, in other news. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about that I know we all play different games, and it's kind of hard to just narrow it down to the stuff that we specifically play. But like I said, we all play different games. Something that maybe sparked your interest this week, or
biggest thing that I saw was a new game called Daggers. I don't actually know what consoles or anything is. I don't know a whole lot about it. I just saw like a quick gameplay video of it. For any of y'all who know about it, it's kind of like if you've played something like Geometry Wars, like a real quick bullet time arcade shooter, really fast, like old-timey asteroids type game, except mix that
someone just got
a high world record.
There's only one achievement on the game, and it's if you live, or if you score 500,000 points, literally the counter is how long you're not dead.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this guy, he was on there for 5,000 seconds.
It's just a pure timer. It's if you mixed the bullet time shooter like asteroids or anything with Doom. So instead of like top down, you're just pointing and shooting. It's first person. It's set in like some weird plane of hell that you can fall off of, and everything looks terrifying. They're like skulls with tentacles and like flaming Cthulhu beasts.
I watched the stream of that.
Yeah, it is terrifying, but it looks like so much fun, and it looks like the hardest thing.
All the reviews I've read said it's really addicting. Like,
yeah,
it's one of those you play and it's just like, I can't win, but you're like,
exactly.
You do it again.
Yeah, like it got an 8.5 on IGN. Everyone's talking really highly of it, and it's a pretty simple concept. Like you just survive.
Yeah. Right now on Twitch, people are watching Pokemon movies.
On Twitch?
Right on.
Yeah, like there's like thousands of people that are just tuned in on. They're streaming. I think right now they're streaming. At the time of this viewing, it's probably going to be something completely different, or it may not even be on. But as of this recording, they're streaming Pokemon Origins.
Okay. Which is
that new
like that shorter,
that rebooty one with like more hardcore fights, which is excellent, by the way. You should definitely watch it. It's really good. It's definitely targeted at like nostalgic.
The people
gamers
that grew up with the original,
because it's not Ash, it's Red.
Yeah.
And it's not Gary.
I want to watch Pokemon bleed.
Well, I mean, have you seen it?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
You're watching, you're just like, oh, that didn't make me feel good. Like,
I think I watched the first one, and then after I cried, I was like, all right, maybe I should stop watching Pokemon.
He just curled up and like,
that's the part that makes you cry.
It's actually not an extended series because there's only like 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah, it's a short.
And it jumps to different points in the game story.
Okay.
So it's like an adaptation of the game, unless it's more of an adaptation of the game, unless like a cartoon, Pokemon cartoon.
Yeah.
Which I really appreciate.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Was really well
From
done.
what I saw, it was really awesome. So it's great that they're like starting with that, working through. Are they going to like carry on through the others?
I think they're just
shows?
streaming movies. I mean, it's been going on for a couple hours now.
Okay.
I'm surprised they haven't just like shut it down, because it's like, let me just put a movie on here on Twitch. It's
that's odd.
I'm really curious about the legality.
It's made for game streaming, and people are watching movies can turn to like the new Netflix of, let me just go to the movies and play Deadpool on my phone for Twitch people.
A while back they did the whole Bob Ross stream. where they're playing nothing but Bob Ross.
Just Bob Ross painting?
Yeah, like straight up, like it started at midnight. It started in the middle of the night. And people were watching it for days, and they're just like, "This is the best thing." It's like I started drawing because of this. Like it's just, it's a weird phenomenon, but it's been happening a lot lately.
Yeah.
I'm totally behind it.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really
I can
cool.
get behind it.
This kind of reminds me of like when Twitch plays Pokemon.
Yeah.
And everyone, like, you just typed in a control. And
The stream's literally
chaos.
called Twitch Watches Pokemon now.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I know there's a new game that just came out. I don't know if you want to hit this a little.
Street Fighter 5.
Street Fighter.
Yeah, now so I'm more Mortal Kombat. That was the side I chose growing up, but I did play Street Fighter. But I've never been a fan of the cartoonist type, fighting
Cell
games.
shaded.
Yeah, but I noticed, but I did see the new Street Fighter. And I actually think it looked really cool. Like the graphics are really cool to where, because in the past when they're fighting, I can see fighting, but I never could appreciate the actual fighting because it just looks like a lot of Flash comic books, bang pow, where it's flying across the screen. But with this one, because they redid it, not from the ground up, I think they took another engine, but for the most part, they kind of redid it with this new engine, and it looks so much more smooth and better. And then you can actually appreciate the different fighting styles of each one of the characters, because you can actually, to me, you can see just more of the hits connecting and more of the style. So I thought it was really, really cool. There has been some uproar of lack of content. I think there's no arcade mode. There's only maybe
No arcade mode and like an arcade game.
It's an arcade game. Man.
They said they're adding it in March, which I don't understand. Or y'all can tell me y'all feelings. Like, would you rather wait and the game get pushed back, or them release a game saying we'll get this part next month, this part 3 months from now?
I would rather wait.
Yeah,
because it's like you're putting an arcade game out without arcade mode.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like what.
And you have a lobby, but it's only one and one. Which they're up until 8. But it's, to me, if you're gonna do all of that within a month of the release, why not just do it?
Because if originally they didn't even announce the release date, they just announced the release date a month later. You're not pushing anything back because that's the only date we know.
Yeah.
Like if that's the only date I knew, I wouldn't have anything to complain about.
Because it's a solid, and everybody says it's an excellent fighting game.
Yeah,
the actual
it looks pretty.
The actual fighting of it, the gameplay, the smoothness. They said all of that is excellent. It just makes you want, to play it in a lobby with 8 friends.
A lot of people are upset because it just doesn't feel finished. Like
Interesting.
in a lot of ways. Like there's I don't know. I'm reading on Kotaku. Someone said that it feels like being at a construction site where the foundation's still being poured,
Oh no.
and the structure will eventually all recognize isn't there yet, but the foundation is cracked or uneven. The future architecture won't work as intended. I don't know. It's
Do y'all want to talk about how that seems to be a trend? Like everyone's just upset about things not
even
being
Fallout.
finished. Yeah.
I think
the ship's kind of broken.
it's kind of like movies. They're just being pushed out. Like I hope I love games, and you need to put some time into them, because if you want people to love them, sure, you're gonna make a quick buck, but if you want, it's like Destiny, if you, or whatever else, like if you want people to love them and become like your world, put some time into it, man, because it's like, sure, yeah, I'll give you $60 for this game, but it's like, is it gonna be the game that I'm gonna be playing for like the next 5
But on
months
the
or
other end of
year?
that coin, the deadlines are. I mean, like the gaming market's so competitive and saturated at this point. Sometimes they can't afford to give it more time, or they need to ride the hype train so they get maximum market penetration.
But then every other product known to man have competitive
Exactly, yeah,
and then so I just don't understand how does the video game is the only industry that gets a pass with it.
Yeah. To me, it seems
buy a refrigerator. Oh, your freezer's not going to work.
Exactly. Yeah. No,
we'll send you a patch in the mail in 3 weeks.
We'll fix the freezer next month.
No, we lose our shit with it. So I don't know how video games get like that. I don't like the NFL. Only 2 things I can think of is the NFL and the video games, to where they're almost so powerful that a lot of times you just have to eat what they dish out to you, because it's
the only thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, to me, it seems like most of the arcade type games, stuff you can just jump into, Street Fighter, Battlefront, things that just multiplayer, you jump in, you play. They ship them low on content because it doesn't take a lot of content to just dive into, and then they add to it. Other than that, anything story based, Fallout 4 it seems like they're adding and they're fixing things, but it didn't seem low on content to me.
Yeah.
So it seems to me like it's mostly the stuff that's more arcadey, easier for people to just jump into that they're shipping.
On the subject
content.
of Fallout,
Yeah.
they still have not released the Garden of Eden creation kit.
What? I don't know what that is.
Fallout is very historically with Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, it was a very mod-friendly game.
Yeah.
And they had this system called the Garden of Eden creation kit, which helps facilitate the creation of more advanced and sophisticated mods.
Okay.
It was basically just resources to make better mods, but they haven't released that yet, and the game's been out for so long that a lot of the people in the modding community are like, well, come on, like what's going on? They've been incredibly industrious with what they were able to do without it so far, but a lot of people are saying with the new DLC that they just announced, that may be the reason that they're delaying it, because a lot of the DLC is stuff that you could theoretically mod yourself, like with the Robo Creator Kit, where you can like build your own robots in the game. People are saying like, wow, we could have modded our own version of that. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting and it's a little frustrating, but
yeah, it's not something that's needed, but it's definitely something that if you promise, like everyone will look forward to for sure.
It was supposed to come in February.
Yeah.
And now it's supposed to be launching it.
That's kind of like fake
March
promises.
or April.
I mean,
you think this is a game?
Yeah.
no.
It is a game. Calm down. Okay.
Yeah, I guess maybe like bottom line, they're video games, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like we come from like a film background. I mean, you guys know how much work it is to put into a game.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Yeah, sure, there'll be fans that are some like kind of just like upset, but if you want something you're gonna love, just take the time and like don't give us
Do
crap.
it right.
Alright guys, thanks for checking out Fyre Episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want to check our individual YouTube and Twitches, let's go down the road and knock those out.
My Twitch name is Spiffmaster Prime.
Just Twitch?
Yeah, I mean, I
That's it? You don't do anything else?
I'm with Campfire Media. I do a lot of videos for this channel. Check out my unboxing videos.
What's a spiff?
You know.
Alright, if you guys want to check out my Twitch, it's at Ethan.Eats. There's going to be links down below. And I'm also with Campfire Media, so check out our Top 10 Thursdays. Submit some of your clips because we're trying to build that up and I can't be the best online. So if you guys have better stuff, submit your clips. And I'm passing it off to this guy.
Everything I do gets filtered through Twitter at TheBatCove. You can follow me there. This will definitely be posted along with everything else I do.
And then my YouTube page is Bako99, and that's where I put most of my gameplay videos. Within the upcoming weeks, I'm gonna have some Rocket League gameplay. I'm gonna try to do some Siege and just do some matches, try to find cool moments in there. And then I'll definitely submit my top 10 for next week's one. And then I'll be streaming The Division, and then I'll be streaming Mortal Kombat. And you go to Twitch, it's Bako2234. But everything I stream also post on YouTube that's worth watching. So check out my YouTube more importantly, Bako99.
Awesome. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Later.
I was drunk during this whole episode. He was
Hey.
hungover.
There.
I sobered up.
Yeah, I sobered up quick. There's a lot of light in here. I hear you though. I hear you.
Good. Thanks, guys.
I got a bunch of
Pedialyte, man.
Fuck you, Pedialyte.
This shit is heaven.
Oh shit, Andrew's outside.